Greetings, dear suckers. My name's Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And welcome back to Disco Elysium. Last time, we finally took that weight off of our face. At long fucking last. With the help of a few rhymes. Now then, what do we gotta do? Oh, hello. This book appears to be erotica, but without an actual erotica. Okay. Not sure what that's supposed to mean, but okay.
There must be another way into the building.
What the fuck was that, Kim?
Hey, what's that noise down there?
Voice like fucking echoed like some sort of demon. What the fuck? Okay. I mean, we already know that he's a cryptid, so. Good night. Oh, hello.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Hi, Mr. Allergic to Shirts,
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
he says in a quiet voice. Despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. Why are you whispering? It sounds like you're already in trouble. Too late, young man. Trouble's found you.
Sorry, I don't have time for this. I just want to finish my cigarette and be gone.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
True. At this point, I'm not certain that would be particularly useful, but sure. Actually, the police really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
Yes, you, adjusting his shirt. What do you think?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Indeed.
That's definitely not his real name.
Yeah, no shit, Rhetoric. I feel like my skills have really been Captain Obvious lately. You're not actually called Martin Martinez, are you?
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
He scans the courtyard. It's silent like the bottom of a well. Every sound captured and reflected back. What? What did you say? Lower my what?
Ask him again.
Listen, I really need your name,
And I really need to finish this cigarette.
he replies with a subtle smile.
But he hasn't left yet.
Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinez standards.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
He waves lazily with his cigarette. Did I?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Or is he trying to deflect? I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, not you.
Okay.
It's a more muscular type.
Muscular type. Are you saying I'm not a muscular type? How dare you?
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
The lieutenant takes out his little blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week? I don't know. Look,
He looks around the courtyard again. Snow blankets the old patio chairs and dead houseplants, and all the neighboring windows are black.
A downy blanket of white to cover up the miserable poverty of the scene.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
That answers everything.
A Sunday friend. How intriguing. Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
I guess. What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, snow continues to pile on the neighboring windowsills.
I need to get inside this apartment building. Can you help me?
Help you? No, sorry, gendarme. I have to run.
Alright, we'll talk later.
No. We won't.
He takes one last drag of his cigarette before stubbing it out on the snowy balcony with a dying hiss.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Damn it, Suggestion 3. I probably should have swapped out my gear again. I still have my electrochemistry stuff on.
This isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains?
What curtains? Hey, listen. I am just trying to make things work again. Can we meet again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding. There's snow gathering on his hair and on his shoulders, a speckle of white against the purple that hangs loose on his slender frame.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
His voice is soft and deliberate. With a flick of his wrist, he sends the cigarette butt sailing over the rail.
But, hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Did we really not check?
It's a sign.
Yeah, no shit.
Good luck with the investigation.
He walks away.
He's gone.
Indeed. The lieutenant puts away his notebook and turns to you. We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case.
Indeed.
He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there.
Yes, I noticed. The lieutenant nods towards a small rock on a soggy patch of grass.
If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Great, let's do that. But first... Thought complete. White morning. And the little guy gets smaller and smaller as you rise above the dollhouse world. You see him out in the snow, on the streets, in the shop on the corner, and, finally, in a matchbox house. Sitting by the window, white flowers on the windowsill. You can smell them from up here. It's awful. A white morning. A modern death. Divorce, or something similar. All you can do is put more distance between you and him. Make him smaller. Make him less you. Plus 20% zoom out distance. I don't think that's useful, but it's very thematic. All motorist throwing caps raised by 1. That's useful. Potentially. I can get another point into reaction speed. That'd be swell. Or I can buff composure. Composure seems vaguely useful. Or I can make perception go really fucking high. God damn. Okay then. Oh, hang on. Another splattering of bullet holes on this wall. Let's see, how far can I zoom out now? Oh my. Okay then, let's...
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it. There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
God fucking damn it, I can't believe we didn't check that.
This must be for the front door.
Sloppy.
Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments, and the man can be in any of them.
How are we going to find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Yeah, I suppose. Alright. Making progress. Good shit. Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. There's probably a metaphor there. But a metaphor what? This box is filled with cleaning chemicals. Smells of laundry detergent. Ooh. Flip up glasses. The Auditor. +1 logic, -1 authority. Hell yeah, finally, a logic increaser. These flip-up glasses were fashionable in the old, but have since lost their popularity. Their thin gold alloy wire frames are a reminder of drug-addled bohemian artists. These days, the glasses are only favored by organized crime accountants who desire to look cool. Heh. +1 logic, balancing the books. -1 authority. Filthy boho, probably a narcomaniac. Alright, finally a boost to logic. Hell yeah. An old shoe rack. Boots, sneakers, and old slippers. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. Okay. Oh yeah. Substance use effects, -1 morale. A large crimson bottle of cheap surgery wine. Surgery wine? Oh, sugary wine. Made of poverty, sugar, artificial taste enhancers, and a vague memory of grapes. Guaranteed to color your lips. Well, I don't have any use for it, but maybe someone else will. Or maybe I can sell it. These shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Okay. Ooh, money.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita.
Looks like we found where Kuno's dad lives.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
Indeed. I have a 3% chance to successfully use the cutters on the chain without the cutters. Funny that. Oops. Alright, let's open her up.
A shabby door hangs oddly.
I swear, if I fail this...
Snip.
There we go.
The cutter goes through them like dead leaves. The links fall to the ground on the other side of the door.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
The lieutenant looks worried. And you're goddamn right there's no stopping me. Ooh. Glossy erotica covers the wall, wrinkled from moisture. Kuno de Reuter is the name on the unfinished homework. Ooh, level up. From 2 years ago. Ah, damn. What to put it into? Well, let's see. Hand-eye coordination and composure are both at 3. Those would be good choices. Suggestion is also at 3, but I could change that just by, well, removing my conceptualization shirt. Speaking of which, I should probably change away from my electrochemistry gear. Goodbye, and half-light or interfacing. Let's go with half-light. Right. Now half-light's at 3. Let's go with composure. Seems eminently useful. Alright.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw.
Lieutenant, I've located psychoactive substances on this table.
Good. Confiscate it.
Will do.
The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in the slightest. He listens instead to something in the other room. You pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world.
Indeed. Okay. Speed bottle. How convenient. Someone has equipped this tiny bottle of amphetamines with a straw. It's the Loyman's speed on the go. Ha ha ha. Best not. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. The air stinks with something sour. Ooh, yoink. Oh, possible composure. Oh. Well, finally gonna be able to wear pants, but does make me feel a bit daft for buffing my composure. Oh well. Thank God for black jeans. Everyone looks good in black jeans. Combine it with your favorite book t-shirt and a yellow plastic bag to channel that laid-back trash bin raccoon meets a cool professor vibe. Or do whatever you want. It's just a pair of black jeans after all. Quite so. Alright. +2 composure. Hell yeah. Oh.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched.
What? There's a lack of magnesium in me.
Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream.
So I need to maggot sideways?
Maggot sideways? What are you talking about? You need to maggot up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
What the goddamn hell are you talking about, Composure? You're saying I need to become a magnesium-based life form? Is he saying that? I don't even know what that means.
Yes, if you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to transcend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system.
I mean, magnesium deficiency does do potential damage to your circulatory system, yes. But okay, Composure. Okay. Magnesium-based life form. It is generally understood that human beings are carbon-based organisms. fusing little carbon tubes together to form complex, mushy structures capable of thought, love, and locomotion. It is also known that these structures sometimes like to take the edge off by consuming ethanol, amphetamine, etc. In such cases, it is important to supplement your body with magnesium. Tired? Maggot. Down? Mag time. Liver damage? Maximum mag. Some people say magnesium doesn't really do anything, and you just need to quit. What do we tell them? I don't know. Okay, sure. Whatever. That certainly is a thing.
A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed, a stained parka, some towels and a duvet, some socks even. In the dark, it looks like a nest.
Hold up, Lieutenant. Look at that pile of clothes. Slowly reach out your hand.
Something underneath there is breathing.
Something underneath there is snoring.
It's not too late. No one's going to blame you for backing out. You don't have to do this. Just get out.
What am I, a quitter? Keep extending your hand towards the pile.
Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear a growl. There is something alive underneath it.
Dear God.
It's deep in suffering somehow.
Pull the blanket off.
You see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol and God knows what else. The smell of shit rises from his mouth.
Ugh. That's a disquieting mental image.
You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
Kim, is this thing even alive?
I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves.
He points to a fleshy lump sticking out from the other end of the blanket. The limb seems to be twitching from time to time. What a very disturbing thought, Kim.
And look, the other foot is camouflaged by a striped sock bearing the name Maxtor on the sole. 3 toes are poking out of a hole.
Only 3?
Maxtor is a gas company.
Oh.
He's wearing free socks from a gas company. They probably came with the bills.
Ugh.
A groan rises from the man's throat, dry like a death rattle. He's trying to say something in his sleep.
Figure out what he's trying to say.
The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. A hand emerges from the blankets, trying to gesticulate something. And then it dawns upon you, clear and surreal. Pigs, he says. He's trying to call you pigs.
Fuck you, die! Okay. You're awake. He's awake.
His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated. A loud snore escapes his mouth. He's asleep again.
Well, so much for that.
At least he got to say his piece.
Indeed. Is this Kuno's father we're seeing?
Well, judging by the color of his hair, I would say yes, it is.
The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery. The light from the window falls into his half-open eyes.
And to think I came here to confront an abusive piece of shit dad. Maybe beat some sense into him, but look at him. He's already beaten. Doesn't look like he's going to fuck anyone up anytime soon. Except himself, I guess.
No, it really doesn't. This looks very hard to recover from.
Maybe not even himself. I mean, can he really fuck himself up more than this? Maybe.
This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon. Not that he was, but at least he won't be beating his son.
Small mercies and all that.
A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake.
Hold on, what happened to his eyes?
Can't you tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open. Not a pretty sight.
What did you do to yourself? Is it anything like what I did to myself, or... This is serious damage. I'm still not sure he's not dead. Suddenly, the man starts growling. 3 words manage to escape his mouth, along with a strong stench of alcohol.
Look, he's trying to communicate.
Maybe we should help him somehow?
What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side.
Excellent form.
We could take him to Remedy or Saint-Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical services. The almshouse would turn him down. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves.
Understandable.
Besides, he'll be dead in a few.
Lieutenant stops, listening to him.
Years, months, weeks.
Days? Hours?
The pile of blankets grunts miserably.
I took your amphetamine, old man.
Silence. Only heat emanates from the sleeping body.
Well, there we have it, I guess. What a goddamn wretch. You hate to see it. Ooh, boots. Or shoes. Come on. Oh, no. Money. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall. The door number 9 is locked. Postcard, Boogie Street 46. The crumpled up postcard depicts an open air market in Boogie Street, 5 years ago. A vendor smiles as dead roosters line his stalls, hung by their feet from canopy. Red blood flows onto the muddy street. Blurry shadows of people pass. Alright, let's go. Oh.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
Oh, is it? That's interesting. Look out, Kim. There are communists around here.
I'll keep my armistice handy, detective.
He doesn't actually reach for his gun. The Star and Antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the Star and Antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is the star upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
Huh. What's the deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it.
Builder preserve me. All this faff and nonsense about the natural world, existing in accord with the natural world, being above the natural world, destroying the natural world, being out among the natural world. And not once have they ever actually bothered to consider what that word even means. And obviously they haven't, because it means nothing. Nothing at all. Every last word spoken about the natural world is sound and fury signifying nothing. Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
Apparently. What does it evoke in me?
Nothing at all yet. Right now, it's just meaningless shapes on a wall.
Yeah, that's about right. Probably rather accurate. Oh, hang on. Ooh, money. Lots of it. Relatively speaking. Let's, go deal with the whole Kuno thing. Yo, I got your drugs.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Not certain you want to be comparing yourself to your dad right about now. I took care of the drug situation.
Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, give Kuno Kuno's kilo, then Kuno gives you half back.
He rubs his hands together.
That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way.
Are you going to ask how I got past your dad?
Word on the street is, you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker, distraction style. That's some sick shit.
He nods approvingly to the lieutenant. Yes, that seems eminently plausible.
Not a single muscle moves on the lieutenant's face.
Stone cold Kim Katsuragi. Nothing phases him. What a Chad.
Kuno wants to hear all about it, but first we split the kilo, then we shoot the shit.
By kilo you mean gram, right?
Kuno knows what Kuno means.
Kuno means gram.
Okay, I'm keeping it. You don't need more drugs. You're 12. Don't give it to Kuno. And I'm certainly not giving it to you in front of him.
Alright. Kuno knew you'd try that sneaky pig shit on him.
He taps the side of his head.
Tell him, Kuno!
I'm not certain this is particularly sneaky. I'm going right up to you and telling you, no, I'm not giving you drugs. That's the opposite of sneaky.
Kuno's got brains. This shit doesn't surprise Kuno. So Kuno's gonna give you one more chance. Know this, pig. Shit is major.
Major fucking choice, pig!
Oh yes, the most important choice in the whole game.
Kuno won't take this shit lightly. The pieces are moving, pig. This is fucking domino shit.
Wheels are turning, Harry. Wheels are turning. This is the sort of thing that 10 years on leads to you dying in an alleyway or some shit.
It's hard to see how not giving a boy a bag of amphetamine would cause some catastrophic cascade response.
Indeed.
Hard to see, but easy to feel. Somehow, this will change things. It's not hard to see at all. You hand out drugs to kids. The lieutenant's faith in your judgment will diminish significantly.
Most likely, yes. What, if any, is the downside of not giving the drugs to Kuno?
None that you can see. No, you can see it. This young man has junior officer material in him. In another life, where he trusts you.
Does he? Does he really?
Tick, 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 tick. Decision time. What's it gonna be? You gonna fuck the Kuno?
I can't believe esprit de corps of all skills is encouraging me to give drugs to kids. I mean, I can believe it from Inland Empire, but come on. This is staying with me. I am not giving Kuno drugs. Especially not in front of Kim. Just be smart about this. It's Kuno. The fuck does Kuno care about being smart, about anything?
Alright, you fucked the Kuno. Everybody, Kuno got fucked by his pocket pig. Just when we getting our business on, the pig throws it all away.
Do you really need to phrase it like that?
I told you he can't be trusted. I told you. I told you he'd steal the shit.
Relax, see? We got plenty of Kilo underground, in the tree. This ain't about that.
He turns to you.
This is about you and Kuno. You mismanaged this shit. Now everything is fucked between us. How are you gonna make this up to the Kuno, huh?
There is genuine disappointment below the act, sire. In truth, Kuno doesn't really believe there's anything you can do to make up for this. The damage is irreparable.
Tragic. How will I ever recover from this terrible tragedy? I looked around in there. It's not the easy life you've got going on in that apartment.
The fuck do you know about Kuno's life? Kuno's got plans. Get the fuck out of here.
Good for you. Good for you, Kuno. I mean, it wasn't much older than you are now when I... Ah.
Yeah, we got plans.
6 meters underground, below piping from before the war, the collapsed remains of the Martinez storm drain system. There are 2 stolen flashlights with piles of batteries next to them, beside 2 bedrolls, in the dark and opening into the lower tunnels.
Good for them. Kuno, I met your dad.
Yeah? How the fuck are you still alive, pig?
It was what you said. Kim dressed up as a hooker, full drag, distracted him. Let's, not. I killed your dad, Kuno.
What is this shit? He's fucked up on roids to drink more. You can't kill him. Kuno's dad says he'll die by his own hand. Die suicide style.
Kuno, your dad is a half-dead alcoholic. He was sleeping under some clothes.
What?
His eyes become large and round.
His posture changes. The swaying rooster motion stops for a second. Then he gets it going again, reorienting himself.
Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum. Kuno told ya. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything. Fucking breaking and entering shit. That's nothing to Kuno's dad. You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this. Kuno's fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in. Narrow window. Kuno window.
Kuno window. Come on, kid, just stop.
Fuck you trying to do? Get the Kuno to stop. Kuno's just getting it on.
His tone wavers.
A small lump forming in his throat.
Yeah.
Keep your ass together, Kuno.
Whatever scary thing he might have been, now he is nothing.
Yeah? Kuno's dad is fucking nothing. Fucking coma shit, stroke shit. Kuno's dad is so fucking violent. He's had a stroke many times. Shit. Kuno's gonna have one too. Gonna be just like Kuno's dad. Speed shit, crime shit, fucking on the bed. Kuno's gonna go out like Kuno's dad. Revachol West style.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
The whisper comes smaller than usual.
There's a touch of grief in there.
Fuck you talking, sad? Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit.
You don't have to turn into that.
Get your fucking nun-ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think 'cause you took Kuno's speed, Kuno's gonna sub like a turn into... Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit.
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
The relief is palpable. The little hat jumps up and down behind the fence.
He did not win. There is a crack in there now, and it's spreading across the face of his certainty.
There was a textbook with your name on it in the apartment.
Yeah, so fucking what?
It says Kuno, not Kuno. Kuno de Reuter.
Fuck are you talking to Kuno about that kiddie shit?
I like it. Kuno de Reuter. Rolls off the tongue.
He's trying to fuck you again.
Fuck out of here. Kuno knows it's fucking lame. That's why Kuno changed it. Kuno can change his name into anything. Gonna change my name into...
If that's what you want.
Don't change your name into that, Kuno.
Yeah, this is a rare sentence, but you should probably listen to Kuno S there. There were tons of unpaid utility bills there.
Fuck right there were. Fucking 3 years or some shit.
Let me guess. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about them.
Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink.
That's no place to live. You have to find somewhere else.
That's right. It's a shithole. Kuno's gonna move underground. Leroy shit. Ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno.
The little one seems overjoyed at the prospect. A catacomb, huh? That does certainly sound like quite something. Just you and her living in some godforsaken hole in the ground. In the middle of nowhere. Just you and her against the world. That's... well, it beats living with your dad, I guess. I did right not to give you the drugs. Let's conclude this.
That didn't change shit, pig. That only made things worse. Fucking social worker shit. It doesn't work, pig.
It doesn't work, Kuno. Only our shit works.
I'll bet. Alright then.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Well. Okay then. Poor kid. Yeah. Poor kid. Abused by his dad. Convinced himself of his father's invincibility. That he needs to be just like him. Not giving a shit about anything. Except drugs and beating people and his inevitable death. Fucking hell. But at least he's got plans to get out of that hellhole. That's, something, I guess. I still remember when I left home with my wife, after she tracked me down again, at an age not much higher than his, and we went off to live together, free. Good times. Hard times, but good. Still, times are so much better now. I can only hope that he'll find some kind of... well, if Harry can claw himself out of the utter oblivion he plunged himself into, surely Kuno can overcome his shit, too. So, without any further ado, I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And remember, dislike the video, unsubscribe if you're for some reason subscribed, and leave a nasty comment in the comment section down below. Fuck you all so much for watching, and so long, suckers.
You're gonna be okay, kid.